Hey, good morning, you guys. Jeffrey Howells Carpet Cleaning here, and I see something kind of interesting out here that I thought I would record real quick. I'm getting ready to take off, and there we've got the moon, right there. And then directly behind it, we've got the sun coming up. Now, what I find extremely interesting is that this moon is literally probably a 90-degree radius if you were looking at a complete circle away from each other. So wouldn't the entire moon be lit by the sun? Why is it that we only get like maybe a 3/4 moon, if that much? Anyways, I just thought that was kind of an interesting just because I've been looking up at the sky more and more lately, kind of observing the way things are and questioning things for myself, because I don't understand why the sun and the moon, go through its cycles. I mean, I'm pretty sure that what we were taught in school probably is not correct. But anyways, I digress, and I'm off to work. Hey, good day, people. Jeffrey Howells Carpet Cleaning here, and today I'm using a new product that I haven't used before by Backway Products. It's called Mend and Blend, and this is actually the white. You see it comes in 3 different colors. You can get it in white, beige, and gray. White is kind of like the mid between all, and it is kind of will work with all carpet color. But what it does is it takes faded carpets and it helps with the reflective nature of the carpet, because that dingy look a lot of times is due to reflectance and stuff and light not coming off the carpet. So when you're dealing with like a polyester carpet and you have furniture that's been sitting there for a while and you pull it off, that impression can really, those impressions of from the furniture, dents and things, can really cause some major discoloration going there with reflectance of light. So with a product like Backway's Mend and Blend, it helps to enhance the reflective nature of the carpeting so that they blend in more and they're not as noticeable. So we're gonna give this product a shot today. I am not a chemist. I don't really understand how it works, but Backway's products are very high-end and work very well. So I have no doubt that we're gonna see some good results with it. Hey, you guys, Jeffrey Howells Carpet Cleaning here. We're on our first job of the day. We've got one room upstairs that we're going to be cleaning. It appears to be like a polyester carpeting of some sort, so it's going to dry super fast. Doesn't have heavily, any traffic areas real heavy in there. So, we get it cleaned up, and that's really the best maintenance that one can do to keep that stuff from wearing out as quickly. But we also have these 2 little area rugs that we're going to be doing. This one here is a wool. On the back doesn't say have anything about any materials on it. It is a Mohawk brand, and I know that Mohawk makes some pretty decent wool rugs. Feels like wool, looks like wool. I'm sure it's going to smell like wool when it gets wet. So as far as the cleaner, we're going to use DS2 because DS2 is wool friendly, and we're going to use a very light rinse with maybe 150 psi, and yeah, get some agitation in there, and use very low psi, very low heat. I'm not in the business of buying area rugs. And then this little guy here is 100% polypropylene, so this guy here is pretty much bulletproof, and we can pretty much clean it with anything. But we're probably going to stick with our DS2, so if we make up a gallon of that stuff, we'll probably just stretch it between both of the area rugs. But they both need probably a good vacuuming and treatment, agitation, and then with a grande groom. Not too much agitation with the wool, because wool will shed. You'll begin ripping those fibers right on out if you start doing agitation, especially like if you try running your CRB over an wool area rug. And very bad idea, unless again you're in the business of buying area rugs, which I'm not. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside and pre-treat the area, and I'll show you what we got once we get up there. Okay, here we are upstairs. We only have one room to be doing in this house. And what we are using our peroxide-based solution with a grease hog. And the reason why I use evacuate products or encapsulation products in general, you already know that polyester carpeting has an issue with water tension, and encapsulation solutions breaks that water tension, so it's the same as pretty much using an olefin cleaner. So that's why I really like using the product, because it has multi-purposes and it pretty much works on all carpet types, except when you go to, let's say, a cotton or a cotton fiber thing. Yeah, then that's when I switch over to a DS2, because then you're dealing with more. Well, I don't even know if I'd use DS2 on cotton. Might still be a little too rough. But this black stuff actually comes right up, and what it is the oxidation of the peroxide. And it took me a little while to figure out what was going on. It's the culprit of these brass parts in my equipment. Brass oxidizes or has a chemical reaction with peroxide for some reason. And until I switch over all the pieces on here, it's just going to keep happening. So I'll just have to flush it out every time I go to use it. Okay, we got our hoses. I came up over the railing on the deck. Got a stair hook in there. I've tried using some other devices, but nothing works quite like a hose hanger. So you use the right tool for the job, and it really saves you a lot of pain and misery. See if I can detach the item using right now. Just a moment. Okay, this guy right here, Home Depot special, was an idea that I saw from Courtney on one of his videos. This is just a cable clamp, reusable. Basically, it closes right up. So what I use this for is wrapping my solution line. I mean, that's what I've been doing lately. I find it a lot easier just to roll your solution line up, clamp it, keep it a nice bundle, and then roll it back out. I'm using the reel. I suppose if I had another reel in the van, I would probably put it on a reel, but most of the time, what I like doing anyways is a lot of guys like pulling line out of their van and walking it into the house. I like going to the furthermost corner of the house and laying everything out the door, because this blue hose that I have is my indoor piece, so it's about 25 foot, so I'll break this off, and this is the first thing I carry into the house, and I lay it down from the furthermost corner and I walk it out the door. So if it's wet outside, you have a clean hose all the time, that you're not bringing crud and stuff in the door. So that is my little technique that I use. I'm sure everybody has their own technique. I've seen some pretty nifty devices that will literally wipe your hose up like a little box as you're reeling your hose and lines back up into your van. It's going through a little box and wiping them off as it's going through, which that's pretty cool also. But for now, this is our technique. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go just steam this area and call it good, and then we are gonna go outside with the air flow, and the weather, as beautiful as it is, these things will be dry in about probably 20 minutes, because polyester doesn't absorb water anyway, so it'll dry really fast. Okay, so one problem or issue that we have as carpet cleaners is that with polyester carpeting, we get these stupid kind of traffic areas that don't really come out at all. I mean, they don't look bad, but they do kind of stick out. So what I've got here is this product by Vacaway. It's called Mend and Blend. It comes in different colors, and this is the the white. And what it does is it restores some of the reflective elements of the carpeting, because that's what's really causing those traffic areas to stand out. And it was probably more so for just furniture sitting there than, you know, heavy traffic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a dark spot like right here. I'm going to go ahead and treat it with a mend and blend, and then I'm going to rake it in with a rake and see what kind of results that we get from it. Alright, and we did blend this in using the Vac-Away Blend and Mend. It was actually the white coloring, and it looks so much better in here. Again, what happens with polyester carpeting is that when you have furniture sitting on top, it kind of crushes it and affects the reflective nature of it. So I think I found a new kind of go-to product to kind of blend this stuff in a little bit better. So yeah, Vac-Away Mend and Blend is a winner. On to the next job.